If you're a skinny guy who struggles to put on weight and build muscle, then this video is exactly for you. I'll show you how to diet, how to work out, and basically how to put on a few extra kilograms of, or maybe pounds of muscle into your frame. Now, although I might not look like a Mr. Olympia bodybuilder, I did do some decent progress in a couple of years, and after trial and error and mistakes and lessons, I think I'm finally ready to be sharing my advice or my information or my wisdom when it comes to this specific topic. Look, I know how frustrating it can be. I know how disappointing it is to see other people not really looking up to you when it comes to leadership. Maybe you don't really get too much attention from girls. Like, I get it. Maybe you're one of the skinniest guys in your classroom or your college or whatever it is. I have been there. I have been the guy who was bullied because of this. People used to kind of point out my skinny frame, and it was not like the best thing to hear from other people. And the dangerous part is that if you're a teen, it can kind of mess with your perception of yourself and give you kind of low self-esteem. So by changing how you look and changing your body, you're not only changing your body itself, but you're also changing the perspective. You're also changing your confidence. Now, I'm not saying that changing your body has to be the single thing that you should do, but still, I mean, I think you gotta agree with me that it kind of gives you quite a lot of confidence and self-esteem. So this is my no BS complete guide, or maybe let's call it a simple guide for skinny guys to put on a few extra pounds of muscle. I need you to forget everything that you know about fitness. This might be a very bold statement, but it's true. Like, majority of advice that you see online when it comes to fitness is for people who want to lose weight. If you want to go out and eat burgers, people say, oh, it's an unhealthy food. Like, I feel guilty. Me, myself, right? Personally, I don't feel guilty because I'm not gonna gain fat or gain weight, but majority of fitness industry is built on people trying to lose fat. Hell, even the welcome page of my food tracker on my phone shows me this message. So it's kind of frustrating to see that like the majority of people are trying to lose fat and lose weight, while you're the only weirdo who wants to eat more and gain weight. So to fill your cup with useful information, I need to make sure that there's a space in your cup. So forget everything. I want to make this video beginner friendly. That's why I'm not gonna be using fancy words like fast twitch muscles and slow twitch muscles, anything like that. We're gonna go very simple and very practical. Let's talk about the basics. You have a very fast metabolism. You're probably tall. You probably have thin bones, and you don't really have too much appetite. Truth be told, your and my body is not the best body type for bodybuilding and building mass or muscle. I mean, yes, you can still do amazing stuff. You can achieve amazing results, but it's gonna be quite difficult for us to be, let's say, ahead of people who are already jacked or naturally big. But hey, there are good news too. I mean, I love the fact that I don't really have to be on a restrictive diet or don't have to worry about getting fat, or I can crush 4 pizzas tonight and not gain a pound of fat tomorrow. I mean, in simple words, being a skinny hard gainer might not be the most suitable for bodybuilding, but at the same time, you're not gonna be becoming fat and you don't have to worry about getting out of shape. Once we have that out of the way, let's talk about nutrition. The simple fact is that in order to gain weight and build muscle, you need to eat more than you burn. Does that make sense? So if you, for example, I don't know, if your maintenance calories are 2,300, you need to eat more than 2,300 daily on a long-term consistent basis to be gaining weight and building muscle. But here's what I have problem with. Like, the majority of people who tell you to gain weight and build muscle tell you that you need to add extra 200 to 300 calories a day for your skinny frame. And I disagree. Yes, you might gain muscle consistently over a long period of time, but you and I, we want fast results, don't we? Like, I don't have patience to wait 9 months to slowly bulk and gain 5 kilograms in 9 months. For me, that's like, I mean, I would much rather consume more food and get like more fat and have some muscle to look more athletic. You see where I'm going with this? Like, is 200 extra calories a day enough? That's the question that I have. Like, it might be enough theoretically on the long-term basis, but if you want to have fast results, don't be afraid to kind of dirty bulk and add extra 500, even more calories a day. If this still sounds complicated, let me break it down in a very simple manner. So let's imagine I need 3,000 calories a day to be bulking, right? So I'm just gonna split it to 4 to 5 meals a day. Now, anything less or more for me feels not really practical. So I would ideally, I don't know, like wake up at 8 and have breakfast at 9, and then have like a brunch or lunch at 1 or 12, and then have another one at 4, have dinner at 7 or 6, and then have like a snack or overnight not overnight, pre-bed snack at 9 or 10. What's funny is I've seen people online, some juiced up bodybuilders, telling skinny guys to eat 8 times if you're not growing. For me, that's a total BS, unless you want to be running around with Tupperware and have absolutely no life whatsoever. But overall, you don't really need to consume 8 meals a day. That's ridiculous. Stick to 4 or 5 and you're gonna be good. Now, I'm not gonna be going too technical or in detail on what your nutrition should look like, but if you don't have any ideas, you can click the eye on the top right corner and I'll give you some ideas in that video. Okay, let's talk about workouts. If you're a skinny, scrawny dude, hard gainer, ectomorph, fast metabolism guy, whatever, I want you to simplify your workouts. Do not listen to these fashion magazines or fancy programs. Do not listen to bodybuilders who tell you to put in hours and hours of hard work at the gym, because apparently that's the only way for you to grow and see results. I call it a total BS, and the reason is if you're a skinny guy, you only have so much calories, spare calories a day to be wasting or spending on workouts. So if you overwork yourself, it's gonna do more harm than help for you. So my suggestion would be just go to the gym, have your workout in 45 minutes, maximum 1 hour, do compound lifts and this type of basic exercises and get the hell out of there. Now, your workout might look different from mine or other people's, but what I would suggest is stick to old school, classic, full body workouts. Do them 3 times a week, incorporate progressive overload, and you're gonna be good. My problem with all these fancy programs is that they try to split these workouts into many fancy splits, right? So like push-pull legs, which is still an amazing program, or bro split, which is also okay and can get you some results. But the thing is, if you really want to maximize your chances for growth, you need to stick with the most simple and productive program. And from my experience, that has been full body workouts. Now, if you want to get a sample of workouts or nutrition, I have also created a free ebook, which you can access down in the description. It's going to be the first link. It's totally free. Inside, I give you some sample workouts and also some nutrition tips or advice. You can pick it up, no strings attached. Last but not least, recovery. Gentlemen, if you want to grow and build muscle and gain size, you need to be getting quality sleep. 8 hours of quality sleep daily. Not only that, but you also need to make sure that your environment is peaceful, quiet, it's kind of dark and doesn't distract you or interrupt you from your quality sleep. So let's recap. No BS guide on how to bulk up. Nutrition has to be simple, 3000 calories more or less depending on what you burn daily. Split it to 4 to 5 meals daily, and then workouts should be classic, old school, full body workouts and recovery. Gentlemen, there's only so much that I can cover in one video. So if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next one.